Hi there and welcome. My name is June Khan. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's workout is a 30-minute workout, mixed format. We're going to be focusing on cardio, some really fun, funky, energetic cardio moves combined and alternating with upper body strength moves. So we will be using some equipment. I've chosen to use some dumbbells, or I call these micro bars, right? Mine are 3 pounds, anywhere from 2 to 5 pounds would be sufficient, right? And a band, just a Dynaband, which I have right here. I'm going to leave it over there and come back to it, right? This 30-minute workout is fun, it's inspiring, it gets your heart pumping a little bit, but at the same time, we get to alternate and build that strength for the upper body as well. We'll begin with a warm-up and with a cool-down, as usual. Make sure you have water close by. There's my water bottle. Make sure that your equipment is safely out of your way. So I'm going to take these weights. I'm going to tuck them under my chair so they're out of my way. And since I'm already seated, I'm going to invite you to join me and let's get started. So seated in our chair, we always begin with a warm-up. Warm-ups are essential to every workout that you do so that we properly get the body to respond the way we want it to respond during the workout. So we're going to start with some few breath awareness tips here by just breathing in through your nose. Exhale out. Focus. I know we breathe. We come to this workout already breathing, but when we focus on that deep inhale and then exhale, deep inhale, exhale. The more volume of air we can teach the body to absorb, the better it is for our cardiovascular system. Yes. Nice job. So now, keeping breathing now, we don't have to breathe as hard. We're going to sit a little bit forward with your feet on the ground. Notice I do have sneakers on today. I do think when we do cardio moves, we should have support to our feet. I chose a really flexible shoe. We're going to get started by just with a cross-body reach. I'm going to reach across, come back. I want you to pretend you're like boxing. So here and back now. Be careful that you're not lifting your hip up. That was too much of my hip coming up. I'm going to go a little faster. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. I'm going to do it again, but slow down and in. And the reason I'm slowing this up, because we're going to start to add some conscious resistance. We want you to pretend you're moving the arm through quicksand. I'm going to stay on this arm, push it, and pull it. Nice. And push it, and pull it. One more time, and push, and pull. Same thing on this slice. First slow, nice and easy, and pull. Notice I'm not using conscious resistance here. I'm just kind of flowing the arm. Now add that conscious resistance. I'm going to push through quicksand and pull through quicksand. So we do is that allows for some of the synovial fluid around your joints to lubricate your joints, making it a little bit safer when we start to pick up those weights. And pull. Last one here. Perfect. Nice. And then from here, give me a little pedal with your feet. Heel lift, heel lift, heel lift, heel lift. Alternating your heels. Keep going. We're going to press. Now, if you want to add a little body push with it, you can do that as well. That just lets the body go through a hinge, forward and back, and pumps a little bit more energy into what you're doing. Let's do 4, still 4, and then 3, and then 2, and then we're going to add some funky feet. Ready? Watch. Heels out, toes out, heels out, toes out, toes in, heels in, toes in, heels in, heels out, toes out, heels out, toes out, toes in, heels in, toes in. 2 more of these. Let's go. Heel and toes and heel and toes. Toes come in. Beautiful. We got it. Now stay right here. Give me a little bit of pedal, 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 and pedal, and pedal. And let's finish this segment off with an out, out, in, out, and out. I'm going to do this slow first. One more time. Take it out and out. Now let's pick up our pace. Left foot's leading. Out, out. Hold on to your chair if you need it. Out, out. Now get ready to change your lead leg. Start with your right leg out, out, and in. Want to do it slow so that we're repeating what we did from the other side. A little faster. We've got out, out, and in. Nice tall spine. Keep it tall. You got it. Nice job. V-step. Go out, and in, and in. One more. We're going to come back and visit this in our next section. Give me a tap on this foot. Go out, in, and in, out, and in and tap. Just a little march in place. March. Perfect. You got it. Just march. If you had a little pumping arms here, that forces you to work more torso muscles to stabilize you as your body is moving. Keep going. You've got 4, and then 3, and then 2. Nice. Back to your V step. Let's go out and in, and change sides. Out. I'm slowing it up now because we're coming to the end of the warm-up. We're going right leg and left leg, right, and now your left leg. It goes left and right. Give me back your right leg. You've got right, left, right. Finishing off here. 1 and 2 and 3. Nice job. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, breath out. Another inhale. And exhale. Perfect. Are you ready to get started with our little cardio section? So in this section here, we're going to keep the feet in place. We're going to do what I call a double tap. It's just simply tapping your toes twice on one side. So it's a little tap, double tap, and a double tap, and a double tap, double tap, double tap, and double tap, and a double tap, and a double tap. So tap, watch my change, and watch my arms. I push. Little funky arms here. You got it. Keep going. You've got 4 and 3 and 2. Now we're going to tap out to the side. Watch. Tap. Notice how I'm leaning side to side. If you need to grab your chair, feel free. I'm bringing one arm to the opposite side as I lean side to side. Come back to the center. Give me funky tap. You got it. Now out to the side, lean, hold on to the chair. So you can feel how this starts to increase your intensity. We're going to do one more with a double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap, and lean, go out and out and out. Beautiful. You got it. We're going to come back to the center and we're going to march in place. So we're going to take this march. We're going to march 1, 2, 3, 4, and wide. 2, 3, 4, and in. 2, 3, 4, and wide. 2, 4, and in. 2, 3, 4, and wide. And in and out, which is a really nice introduction to our V-step that we did in the warm-up, which went out, out, in. We're going to go, ready, out, out, in. Out, out, in, out, out, in. 2 more. 1. Get ready to tap change. Pause for a second. Right leg. Out, out, in. Let's go. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Be careful how wide you're going on your chair. Keep going. 1, 2. Get ready because we're going to tap. On your next one, tap your left foot. Start the left. Nice. Now if you need to hold on to the chair, you can. 2 more. Out, out, in, and on the left. 1. Get ready to tap with your right leg. Go out, out, in. Out, out, in. Perfect. Out, out, in. Out, out. Last 2 coming up. 1 more. Now stay here. Our next move is a step, knee, march, and march. Step, knee, march, and march. Notice how this always alternates the knee lift. Step and knee, march. 1, 2, 3, and lift. March. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Step, knee, march, march. Step, knee, step, knee. Beautiful. We got it. You got it. Now let's change just a little bit of this. So what we're going to do is step kick. Step kick. with a march in between. March, march, step, kick. So it's kind of 3 marches, right? 1, 2, 3, and kick. 1, 2, 3, and kick. Keep going, we're almost there. Now we're going to go into a step knee in the front and slap your thigh. Step, knee, march, march. Step, knee, march, march. Step, knee, march, march. Step, knee, march, march. 4 more. 1. Still 1. 2. Still 2. 3. 1 more coming up. Get ready. Step, kick. Step, kick. 1, 2. Step, kick. Now you can keep this kick front. If you just feel better doing it right here, feel free. So if this is better, or if you want to travel it, you can. Kick. 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 Yay. So it's kind of 3 marches and a kick, right? 2, 3. Yes, we're almost there. Notice I'm just pivoting on my chair a little bit, side to side, or stay here. We got it. Keep going. Now this time, just step, kick, 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 kick. The arms can stay down, or just tap, slap the knee, slap it. Here we go. We're getting there. Woo! Double tap, double tap. Double tap wide, boom. Leaning side to side. So even I'm calling it double tap, it's a tap back down, perfect. Come back to the center, march it out. Whew. I think it's time for some water. Don't you? Stop for a moment, get focused, take a deep breath in, exhale your breath out. That was an awesome job. Grab your water, take some water, take a sip. Take another if you need, right? Up to you as much as you need. And even though I'm giving you this water break, make sure you take those water breaks throughout whenever you need it. Because that was a little heart pump, right? This goes here. We're going to pick up our weights. Now my weights, the band is first. That's what we start with. So with the band first, my apologies. Band first, weight second. We're going to unfold this band so it's nice and long. And once we have it long, we're going to allow for about 3 to 6 inches at the end. Wrap around 1 time. Then you're going to reach the arms out in front of you, and you want to keep a nice straight arm. Your feet are planted on the ground. Try to sit up. We want to avoid leaning forward or back. Reach the arms up to a forward level. Palms down, nice straight wrists. And then we're going to pull straight down. And lift. Straight down. And lift. Straight down. You can feel those shoulders starting to work after the 3rd repetition, right? Down. Think tall. Breathe in. Exhale. So it's almost like playing peekaboo with the band, right? I'm peeking over the band. And then I bring it back up. And I bring it down. And I bring it back up. And down. Nice job. Coming up, one last one. Perfect. You got it. Nice job. Now I'm going to wrap around one more time. Both arms out. I want a fairly narrow space. Notice the difference about how wide my band is. Just about as wide as maybe opening up my knees a little bit. I'm going to keep my right arm where it is. My left arm pulls and goes back. Now if you want to raise it up a little bit, you can. You can also take that right arm, pull it out a little bit. That's up to you. Your choice is to keep it still or just move it a little bit. Either way is fine. You got it? 2 more. One last one. Beautiful. They come down. We take a rest. We roll the shoulders back. Kind of wiggle those shoulders around because we have to do the other side, right? Arms out. Here we go. Pull the band back. Pull and front. Pull. Yes, we've got it. Pull. 4 more. We've got 1. And then 2. And then 3, one more. Beautiful, nice job. We're gonna roll those shoulders out. We're gonna take away the band, place it onto the ground out of the way, and then carefully reach down, make sure you're bending from your hip joint, grabbing your weights, and then carefully bring them up to your lap. Come back to the front of the chair. We're gonna start with the palms facing forward. You're gonna be at the edge of your chair here, bicep curls, up and then down, keeping those elbows fairly close to your waist. Keeping a nice open heart. You want to avoid slouching forward. Keep your body nice and lifted. Good. Let's try just the left side this time. Take it up. I'm going to take it up 4 times. Nice and easy. Control front, up and back. Other side. Here. Nice. And again. And we're going to slow the movement down. We're going to take both arms at the same time. We call this bilateral lift and lower. Beautiful. Notice how we're going a little bit slower now. 2 more of these. Lifting up. Exhale as the arms come up. Inhale as they go down. Exhale as the arms come up. Beautiful. Now, we're going to pause for a moment. I'm going to place one weight on my lap and take this other weight right here at my side. Notice I've created a right angle between my shoulder and my wrist. I'm going to raise the elbow and lower down for what we call short lever elbow, a deltoid raise. Leading with the elbow, up and then down and again. Nice job. We'll have 2 more before we go to the other side. And lift. And again, lifting up. Beautiful. We got it. Change sides. Place this one on your lap. Create that right angle with your arm. So the weight is facing vertical. And we're lifting the elbow away from our side. Lift up for 2 and come down. And you don't have to come too close to your side as you do this. Just lift the elbow out and bring it back down to the side. And again, lift and raise and lower, come back down. Carefully. Notice how I'm keeping my wrist even with my elbows. Now let's take both. So I'm going to place the weights right on top of my lap. So I'm creating that right angle here. Shoulders down, ready, both at the same time. Lift and then lower. And then lift and then lower. And again. And then lift and lower. 2 more to go. We can do this. Feels a little heavier this way, right? And 1 more here. Beautiful. Lift and then lower. Perfect. So the next one is tricep extension. So from the tricep extensions, what we're going to do is place 1 weight back under the chair. Right? I'm going to slide over to one side. I'm going to place my left foot close to the chair, my right foot forward of my left foot, and I'm going to hinge forward. I'm going to bring the arm up to my waist. I'm going to go back and forth. And I want to be careful that I keep the heart open so that even though I'm hinged forward, I want to be sure that I'm taking the opportunity to keep a nice tall torso. We're extending fully through the elbow joint all the way back. Notice I just slowed it down. I'm going to go back and forth 2 more times, and then we'll go to the other side. There we go. Feel how those upper body muscles are working? Then our next segment, notice you hear that change in the music. It's going to our signal to get into our cardio after this next one. Beautiful. I'm going to switch hands, scoot over to the other side. Remember, we have 1 leg that's out in front and 1 leg that's close back. And our hand is on our thigh. Both feet are supported on the ground. We pull the elbow up to the waist, drop the shoulders, and extend back. You've got beautiful. Press. Now, just like I did on the other side, we're going to slow this down. Ready? Slow it down. Take it slowly back, full extension. Then pull it back. Press back. We always exhale on the exertion, which is when we extend the arm back. Reach. 2 more. Take it back. Nice. Get ready to come back in. 1 more time. Beautiful. Nice job. Perfect. We're going to take both of those weights. Make sure they're out of our way. I just tucked them underneath my chair. And we're going to go back to what we did before. So if you remember, we started with a double tap. And we're going to do with funky arms. I'm going to start with my right leg. Double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap. Now I'm going to add my funky arms to this. Double tap, double tap. Perfect. We got it. Awesome. Keep going. 4 times. 3, and 2. Now we just tap out to the side, tapping side, side. I'm adding a body lean. You can just tap to the side if that's better for you. I like to add the body lean because it gives me the opportunity to move my body a little bit differently, but everybody's body's different. So if you feel that this tap is much easier just staying to the center, tapping out to the side, then of course, modify what works best for you. I'm gonna lean, 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 and lean, and lean. We're gonna come back to that march into the center. March, march. Beautiful. So we're gonna march for 4 in place and for 4 apart. You ready? Right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, and wide. 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and wide. 2, 4, and in. 2, 3, 4, and wide. And again, in. Let's change this to a V step. Let's go in and out, in and out, and in. Get ready to change leads on your next one. Tap in, go out, out, in, out, out, in, out, in. Get ready to tap on your next one. Tap, go the other side, and in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out, and out. Get ready to tap in on your next one. Go out and in. Go out and in and out and in and out and tap. Last one here on this side. Out, out, in. We're almost there. Good. Last one, coming back to the center, march in place. So our next one is step knee. Step knee and 2 marches. Step knee and 2 marches. Step knee and 2 marches. Step knee, slap that knee. It's good to find that noise, right? And then we add that noise, we get a little vibration in our hand, which gives us an opportunity to even burn more calories and still work the upper body. Step knee and march, march. Step knee and march, march. Beautiful, we got it. We're almost there. Perfect. 2 more to go. Here's 1. Still 1. Last one. Perfect. Come to a little bit of a hold, slide yourself over. And what we're going to do is bring one leg back a little bit and watch. I'm going to lift up, tap back, lift. I'm holding on to the chair. So I'm rocking forward and I'm rocking back with a little tap. Behind me, if I go slow, tap back. You can do the slow, forward and down, or you can pick up the pace, up, down. This is up to you. I'm going to do both. Here I'm going quicker. Now I'm going to go slow. Lift up, down and back, and down and lift. Down and back, maybe faster. I'm up and down. 2 and 3. Last one coming up. Gonna go slow, finishing off with slow down and back and forward. Knee comes up, beautiful. 2 more to go. Lifting up and down and back and front. Last one here. Perfect. We got it. We're gonna come over to this side. Same thing. Holding onto the chair. One hand on either side of your front leg. Let's go slow first. Lift, lower, tap back and in. Lift, lower, tap back and in. Lift, back. Now you can keep it slow, that's fine. I'm going to alternate. I'm going to slow it down now. I'm going to go lift and down and back and front and lift and down. Ready? Faster. Here we go. It's up and back and up. Always an option for you. Up and back. Finishing off slow. Let's go. Up and down and back. Again and lift. Beautiful. We got it. Nice job. Coming back to the center. Finishing off with your double tap. Double tap. Double tap. No funky arms this time. Just swing the arms side to side because we're getting ready to move into our next section. And we're going to work a little bit on our core here, but also go into some body weight, meaning we're just going to lift our seat off the chair. We're not going to go to a standing position at all. I'm going to have you take a break, grab some water. Get that water, especially after you've got that cardio. Drink that water. Awesome. Always refreshing, isn't it? It's always good. Hydration is important. Right, so in this exercise, what we're going to do is lift the left arm to a goal post arm. That arm is going to come to my midline. So I'm kind of working through my chest muscles here, right? But also my shoulders. I'm going to go a little slower. I'm going to come across and then open. Watch my right knee. I'm going to come across and then open. One more slow. Reach. Perfect. Now I'm going to do this 4 times. 1 and 2 and then 3. Feel the abdominal muscles work. Beautiful. Other side. Goal post up. Come across. 4 and then 3 and then 2. This one we're using some conscious resistance here. And the knee. Lift 1. Exhale. Try not to hinge back. Try to stay tall. If we can stay tall, we get more abdominal muscles. Other side. Reaching up. Here we go. You ready? Exhale. 1 and then 2 and then 3. One more. And then 4. We switch sides. Reach the arm up. Come across. 1 and then 2 and then 3. Last one, 4. Beautiful. Awesome. Nice job. Kind of roll those shoulders out a little bit, moving into our seat lifts. So some body weight here. I'm going to scoot to the front of my chair. Make sure my feet are flat on the ground. Hands on the sides of the chair to assist me to come up. We're going to start with a hinge 4 times. Hinging forward and bring it back. Hinge forward, bring it back. 2 more of those. Hinging forward, coming back 1 more time. Adding a progression here. We're going to take that hinge forward, lift your heels, push your heels to the floor, and come back 1 more time. Coming forward, lift those heels, push those heels down. Now on your next one, coming forward, lift your hips, sit back down, hinging center, hinging forward, lift those hips, coming down, beautiful, and center. Can you challenge yourself to come to this point? Hands on the thighs, lifting up, sitting down and release, hinging forward, lifting up, sitting down and coming back. 1 more time, hinging forward, hands, thighs, lift. Remember, your option is always there to let you keep your hands on the chair. 1 last time, hinging forward, lifting up, lower down, and release. Great job. That was awesome. So now moving to a tricep dip. How are we going to do that? You're going to sit nice and tall. Here we go. And you're going to take a deep breath. You're going to hinge back, bend your elbows a little bit. And as you exhale, straighten the arms as you come back up. So I hinge back, bending my elbows a little bit, hinging up. We're going to try this a different way on the next one. Excuse me, on the one after this one. Back. Push the heels of your hands in. Now this time, bend your elbows, hinging forward. Bend your elbows, push it up. Bend your elbows, hinge forward, push up. So 2 different options. Hinging forward. This time we get a little bit more body weight with this because we're pushing ourselves back to center. 2 more here. Hinging forward. Bring it back. 1 more time. Hinging forward. Beautiful. And back. Make sure that you did a little bent elbow and straight arm in that. So sit back just a little bit more. Take your left arm to a goal post and your right arm to a goal post, and then we're going to bring the hands together. We're going to interlace the fingers like this and not too tightly. We're going to lift the arms up for 2 and down for 2. And lift for 2 and down for 2. 2 more. Lifting up for 2 and down. You should feel your chest. You should feel your shoulders. The careful thing to watch here is to make sure the shoulders don't shrug up. Drop those shoulders. Lift the arms up. Coming back down. And lifting up. 2 more. Take it down. And lift up. Open the arms. Release. We only want to do anywhere from 4 to 6 reps of those. Nice job. So just kind of roll the shoulders out. Just relax a little bit because we're getting ready for our cool down. If you want to take another drink of water, feel free. Take that lid off or that top off and carefully take some drinks. And then place the water back out of your way. Awesome. I'm going to sit back into the chair a little bit. So what I'm going to do here is just swing side, come center. Swing side, come center. Swing side, come center. Swing side. Now add a tap. A tap, come together. A tap, come together. Notice I'm bringing one hand over to the other and tap. Nice. Tap side. Tap side. Tap side. Tap side. Heel front. A word didn't come out of my mouth. Heel front, if you didn't notice. And heel front. And heel front. And heel to the front. Now let's try to stop the body rock and try to stay nice and tall. Tall, perfect. You got it. Awesome. Beautiful. 2 more. Last one. Perfect. And then slide forward on your chair. And let's lift your heels off the ground, both of them. Push both heels down and lift them again. Push both heels down. One more time. Force them down to the mat. Now rock back and lift the toes. Let the toes come down. Pull the toes up. Toes down. Pull the toes up. 2 more. Pull the toes up. Last one here. Take your right leg. Bring it forward. And then slide the leg back. So if you haven't noticed, we're cooling down here. I want you to press the heel of that foot. The left foot is back. Push that heel down. As you're pushing it down, when you hinge forward, you start to feel the back of the calf stretch. Be careful to keep your torso lifted on this. Right? Push, push, push down, then release, and then lean back. As you lean back, let the heart open, and then we come back and extend the front leg forward. As you do, sweep that arm down to find that hamstring stretch. And then we come back, we have one more, find that hamstring stretch. And then we release and pull the right leg back and just bring the left leg forward slightly. So what we want to do is push that heel down, just like we did on the other side. As we do that, we hinge forward, continue to push down to feel that stretch start to occur in that calf muscle. Hold on to that. Great. Then opposite leg reaches out and we flow the arm out forward and come back. We have one more, reaching down, starting to feel that hamstring stretch, and then leaning back, maybe raising the arm up to find that hip flexor open up a little bit. I want to get a little bit more hip flexor, so off to your side, drop the left knee or the outside leg towards the ground and squeeze that glute. Hand can go on the opposite shoulder or the same shoulder and lift the elbow. And lean back a little bit. You start to feel an openness in that hip. Coming back down, we slide over to the other side, taking your time. Walking over, supporting your hamstring on the chair, stepping the leg back and getting into that nice hip flexor stretch here. Taking the hand to the shoulder. And then contract your glute by squeezing your butt, and then lift up. When you lift up with that elbow, you start to feel that stretch on that leg taking place. When I say on your leg, it's your hip flexor. Come back to the center, widen your stance. Hinging forward, place your forearms right on your thighs. If you heard that noise, that was the puppy welcoming somebody. So, sorry about that. He's excited. Here he comes. Oh my goodness. That wasn't supposed to happen. So, this is Guero, everybody. Welcome, Guero. Okay, you're a sweetheart. Now you gotta go. So sorry about that. You know how puppies are. Anyway, bring your feet back together. Sit up nice and tall. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale that breath out and do that one more time. I'm sorry for that brief little interruption. It's adorable. He's full of energy, as you can see. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. It is always a pleasure to work with you. Today's workout was energetic. You were able to burn some calories, build some upper body strength, and at the end we did a nice little cool down to give you the opportunity to stretch out those muscles that we worked. It's always a pleasure to work with you. I look forward to seeing you again at one of our next workouts. Remember to move as little as 10 minutes a day, every single day. That will help strengthen your immune system and keep you healthy for life. Till next time, you have a wonderful day. Take care.